Bampado, and I have here with me
Clement Yabankwe. Be easy today. It's not going to be easy today, and be amazing that the Asafo group have started coming. The Asafo group have started coming. So we'll bring them all these insights as we move on. And this is one of the Asafo group, as you could see on the screen. And behind us, there are the various places they are going to sit. We have the Asafo one. That is red, a red cup.
The red is one.
Yes. The next one is the blue cup. That is two. The next follow is the green. That is the third group. We have the yellow one, the fourth group. We have the fifth one. That's the green group. We have the white one over there. And the last one. This is one of the Asafo group. And what they do in fancy, those days I want to walk or and I want to make sure that in some maybe over here piano, this own Asafo had they are whatever now or to display their culture onto us. But one amazing thing is that Asafubia one him. Okay. Asafubia's one him. Yeah. And see, we will bring all this kind of information to our viewers. This is known as the Asafo #1 company. Yeah. What they see on the screen is Asafo #1 company.
So if you can see from the shot, I see something like shackles, and I don't know whether it has some meaning. You know, the people of Cape Coast has the Cape Coast Castle, which goes way back to ancient times where there were slavery and all that. We'll get closer to them and know whether the shackles have meaning to the time of the slavery.
Exactly. Be looking at what they are doing currently. How watching?
Yes.
That is the same manner they are doing. But we are yet to get the real meaning of what they are doing. It's the watching everyone. We are yet to get the right meaning of what they are doing. Whether it's just a symbol that they are in the sea or they have another unique meaning.
Okay.
Only a man sassy. After that, one year when I told Mazi,
so those are things that are done to begin the entire program. So as you see this, that means the program will start very soon. You see, if you can see from behind, the young energetic boys and girls are coming in. Dancing, see energy. See
it's
the
so
beautiful colors.
B.
Yeah,
it's so beautiful. This is a culture display. This is a beautiful culture display of the people of Cape Coast. And as we heard, they said this is Asafo. And that is the key. That is the key.
Yeah.
That is the key. Yes. And we will speak to them to get to know the meaning, what they are doing, what does it mean, and what does it signify, the entire culture display of the good people of Cape Coast. But it's so amazing what we see at the entrance. It's so amazing what we see at the entrance is so amazing. What we see at the entrance is so amazing. What we see.
Held, it's been taken to the front.
Okay, so what we see on the screen earlier, as we told you, is the Asafo group, and I want to walk on my Cape Coast South, you know, and we say if South, I will they boy abono, and my kind was to know. So as we see here is that's the preparation or the rituals to open the ceremony, so that the other people can. And another display also from that see over there is the deer, if you remember the deer. And this deer normally when it comes to the land of women, that's what they use for their festival. So we are here to know what is the significance of the deer also here at Cape Coast Festival. Fetu Afahye now. Fetu Afahye or the Inyama Bebre now Ozebayan it's here for, and we will get to speak with them for them to explain things to us very well into details.
So this program promises to be remarkable. because we have Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman honoring this program. So remember, we are here at
I don't know what's the other one I hear beautiful until was raising one I hear any that one brother to listen as a flower can also what's also one to now one brand. We will bring you all the amazing content on this very show Oguaa Digest.
Oya obi ntum otumo obi mgbe bentifa tia afa ibai abusere sesan yatine san akoto besan eteburu yasefuku we yesan kayina yantufu yin ina na kwa me do otodu esia na nanu ma ezi kana batena asen yawo nana kojo abaka otodu enum antwe suechi na esuechi
I'm saying, Jamie, that you cry. It's only a shredder. That's shame.
That's a baby. Yeah, that's a intimate smoke can also be into phone. I want and to go be see if it's no. Now I brought to Kwani say no beyond to Uncle Dam to Kwano. Now you're going to phone watching and him. No one could them to Kwano. Only in a bank to phone watching and him no. Now as I see about question, another Asafu group is coming. Another Asafu group is coming. It's so wonderful.
Yeah,
it's so wonderful.
I think it's the chief for the number 1 group.
Ma obi ntumwe bensifa aman safi woni na asafa sani na yamba nuzi na kwa me do otodo esia bensiya aso man safi se ahwe na afoso a na ahofoma na afazo ozeba o chede Oman Safiampa Nana Kwame Edu Otodu Esia Igoma ina yetufin Anasi Bensim Asi Osa Oye Osa Oye Kwame Atapuma Kwame Eda Edu bemebeni pa nana Kwame Edu otodu esia egwama ina yentufin na so na oda bentir ano na ahwe na afasu na ofama na afaza bentir o man safi Wotuma obi mgbei si wogbe ya obi ntum eje da bemebeni Kwame Achatuma ani nana Kwame do a otodo esia demodomi ya bentifo bentira Benti pina wasuma kwa hima Benti na wowo esuma kwa hima Nana abasika ozikana De yegudu ya kan na anuma wezikana wo hanu The man yewo Nana ambe yaba Oni kronti himba na so yi efutu himba owa ha nanom akwaba damu edoma wose kokoni nyina ye bensilfa Oman Safia Kwame Edu Ejeda Bemebeni Kwame Achatuma Potana Swabia Yaba sena huma kwechi kakra ama hen ama asafuku ne ba when baby na watna ha ena kwa mebi ajeda bema beni yenye udeni Bentra, a man safi, Sahum Tuma, or be to Mumbai.
You go to Yayazo, Mewe, a man safi, Yayaza.
So all they said in the music is that the key belongs to them.
This is so amazing.
I've a shot to the Noya Fiawa. Why a crabash? Why a Fiawa?
So that's a subgroup in the number one group, and they are saying the key belongs to them. They are the entitlers or the holders of the key. The custodians, yeah.
If you don't have the key, how do you enter into Cape Coast? If you don't have the key, how do you enter?
One thing I love about Cape Coast and their chiefs and queens is the unity with which they display their culture. I love it. I love it. I don't see this in any other tribe.
So beautiful.
I see this in Cape Coast.
Look at how the young ones are equally involved. Sometimes people will be like, when it comes to cultural display like this, it should be for the elderly ones. But this time around, look at how
they involve the young ones as well.
So amazing. So amazing. And you will get to speak to them to find out why such people are involved. Are they also belonging to the key group that is Asafo and Fona and Bentifono? So we bring all this meaning to them. You could see a woman who is so energetic and who is just leading the group with a lot of music, a lot of dancing. And indeed, the culture display over here, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
So I don't know how they are able to realize this,
I don't understand.
To come out with this nice performance. But it looks like they're all doing it. So the minimum age I can see here is like 2 years. It's wonderful. It's wonderful and amazing one.
Yeah, that's it, baby. And so what we saw, as whenever they lie down, it means that at the hall into the one. And
what they say they're supposed to celebrate today.
Us and there why a police fool.
Oh,
so the uniform you see is like a military way.
Yeah.
It's like a military way.
So there's a future army leader or commander there.
Exactly.
Wow.
That was so amazing, a very nice one, beautiful one.
Oh, that's queenly.
So amazing, so amazing. I would like you to get closer to them, Beatrice. Yeah. So amazing. So
if you
beautiful,
can see in our shot, we have three beautiful ladies here.
Who are also involved in the
costumed like queen mothers.
So beautiful, so beautiful. And this is a rich culture of the people of Cape Coast. This is a rich culture of the people of Cape Coast. The wonderful display of culture, how young people are equally involved. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You'll get to know the meaning of all these things that they do, why these young ones are equally involved in the wonderful culture display of Oguaa people. And it's getting interesting, B.
I've counted like 3 subgroups within the number one group, and it looks like the energy still comes. It never fades away. So there's another set of people. It's a new year for the people of Cape Coast, and what else than to celebrate if it's in your new year. So this never comes but annually, once in a year. So they have to. So many people begin the year with you, but it's not everyone who gets to participate in this. So I feel their energy with what they are dancing and all.
You go, I'm ready for you.
Oye Oman Safi, I don't have into as if be anti. The American, the full cotton, the work can, but I'm a particular median. Me wunda mafu koto.
And when that for cotton,
me wunda mafu koto. But the work was mafu koto.
Na cotton or yabazi, what's rather?
Okay, cotton, can you go? I yen it's yeah, because cotton. Yeah, car aboko sembia chede cotton. Ebi ka was na cotton ano me nkoye. Ba ya dam pay ya nsu. Cotton ano mbi ano che me hu de ekwanyi an de dem kwanyi na fa. Nti cotton ye bia osu ye mu pete ya ye wo kwanyi fifi. Yeah.
Na abadenta in the address them.
Okay. Adam tafu yankala yin. Njo yankala kokko. Ne wunda dom taf bia so bo amanse oye dem kele ya na ja tumi so che yenwa papa na me fa nkan so e hwemu de Ghana bom Nigeria bom that means so che we are welcome Nigeria so che Nigeria ni Ghana ya adokul yempe etina kam ne papa mbia ye pe hu de e menye ya adokul madam asi.
It's getting so amazing over here at Cape Coast. It's getting so amazing. And you could see that the flag, it has the Ghana flag, it has the Nigerian flag. Nigeria and Ghana, why Azakur, not the on crampo, I brought off for cotton, no name the war for cotton. And they see the cotton as the way or that the spirit that was leading the people of Cape Coast to the land that they wanted to be. It is all about the Bantu group. This is the #1 group. They are all displaying their culture. It's getting interesting here. It's getting amazing here. It's getting interesting. It's getting amazing. It's getting amazing. It's getting amazing. So interesting. So interesting. So interesting.
So about to enter the Victoria Park is the #2. Anywhere you see the blue color is the #2. And they will be coming in very soon.
Okay, so it is still the #1 group. Yes, and now buying my everybody's in common. Nana, Nanda's absence now. My sister, my one that for them no more back and answer by a patayasi.
You also can't Mugafunya Fishapa. Mijina Musupi, Kwame Chumna name. I don't tell for Benton #1 as of company Mugafa Fishapa. But some Abasino corner, yes, so in China, Yama and Alpha Shadow. And Alpha Shadow, I was some more. Busume bien for was a bread day yazi. And I was some close to Tia and Yanabakan. Yabaka close season. The way Yana Lagoon. Now, Judah Bay na ya kom ahomachi na bonada no yezigbo ehia no bakana no ukuda onam de gwa abakwasam chede ukuda won ye dede nti afashion mpo ukuda dede ye bia ankoda ya uda yasa na ye kome afashion ankasa oye endeda osanda endeda na wotwa nantwi zekai ewu akwa zima igwai ewu akwa wa basne kwande oye no grand deba na dama asha afidan oye otumfo say tutu Motuma Akade Oguaa Fetu Afahye is one of the best festivals in Africa. They mean to if they invite you to say to more no. Afi ahemfo across the continent. Osandesha a hint from Nigeria and a representative from South Africa into a continental issue. Cape Coast Fetu Afahye has become a global festival. They mean to say and the yes yano yazerda hene wa korase. In the Afahye no. In the climax and the end elevate to elevate. Ochedesu so ya ho na yenko henenyi. The meeting that kasa power or the na Afahye no do no nne. Osabe makwesa to dey bien. Oba ka cha no manfoi na wa ma obi bia afihyiapa. Yesra wo be ye mu dey. Igwa ya asomdwi kro. Se hwe na Afahye ye sha ase onye de baby say. Etu otu nya ochra so onka nyimpa. Damn, there's a boy and I'm carry as one as them. It's number one, Yaba. Here, young bay, Obiarambo, Guysafino, Okitenti, Ebay, Yebami, Obia Tumba Park. It is a moment bar, Obiantum. Oh, eh, the Guysafino, Okitenti, or friend of man Safi. In Tiaba, Miss Abasha. The procession is as follows. Number one, Oya Adam Tafu, Yanyu Kokoi. Number two, Onanya Anafo, followed by number 3 in St. Number 4, Nkum. Number 5, Brofonkwa. Number 6, Akrampa. Now number 7, Wafon Amanfo. Into Bayerbe, a bond that is in that order. No worries.
That's a very young couple in Shramu, Yadasi. So that is the beauty of the culture of Cape Coast. It is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Just as told the number 1, where you've been to phone. Now number 2, Soraba. We will go to bring you the meaning of the number 2, what it represents, who they are, what's the significance of their culture display over here. So we bring you all that on this very cultural festival of Oguaa Fetu Afahye. She's very educated. So the number two. Now the number 1 is done. I wanna walk crowd Oguaa Safe no where real one culture display no. Wait. This is your number 2. I'm seeing some wonderful thing here. It's not only about Cape Coast displaying of culture, but I can see them with a flag of Chelsea. Chelsea FC, yes.
The blue is Chelsea.
The blue is Chelsea.
Yeah, so anything blue, bring along. Anything blue, bring along.
Everything
so long
blue.
as you are blue, you join the group.
Just being blue. And it getting so amazing. It getting so interesting. And I think we need to get
closer and
get closer to them to know what actually they are doing. And that's also the group of the number 2. What did they do? What does it mean? What does it mean? How is it going? How is it going? It getting so interesting. It getting so interesting.
They are enchanting music of Thanksgiving. If you hear them, they said Asida Ayeyi. So those are musics of Thanksgiving. As I said earlier, it's a long year, and if it has come to meet you, you would have to say thank you to the one that protected you. So this is the number 2 group, and their song is Asida Ayeyi.
You can assassin there. Nanum binum ezikan ewa ha. Na yawo nana kwame du abebie otodu ebie. Onu ye ekwan nana akwaba. Na yesro yen wo so there. Henuanom anafu na abakan sei abakan yen wi. Henuanom anafu ababakan no ho anso we bi gam gata na nanom sanse over ya anafu
Victory, they are songs of victory. We are still here at the Victoria Park in Cape Coast, and it's all about the Oguaa Fetu Afahye 2025. You are watching Clock TV, and this is what you get on our culture and festival program.
Chica come hen. Na ye kwa ofifi ama hen na asafuma no ba. Aha. Bujegu na na manfo en uze yimin. Amanfo macha. Amanfo en wa fon.
So those are cultural significance. This have a meaning to them. We'll try and bring you those meanings as time goes on. What you see here are displays from the second group. Afahye.
I think I'm what you know. Safayin Belimako, our train.
What is the significance of the number 2? Number 2 ni trade.
Number 2 no trade. Asafun equation. Equation is 7. The 7 will be na further offer. Red number 1. In the 2 near I want to watch a white no. Na want number 3 anti yan number 2 ya further yellow proof ni.
Thank you, official partners. We should go. So you want to say something to your friends and loved ones out there?
Oh, Meda ebusafu nyina ase. De ya me ya do mafia kwapa aboto yen. Nti ye do bibia ase. Thank you.
Oh, IFL. Thank you so much. So that's the number 2 group. So what you can see in here, What you see in your shots now is the presence of the Vice President of Ghana. That's the Ghana National Fire Service truck, the Ghana Prison Service truck. I mentioned earlier that the program will be honored by Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, and she's making her way to the Victoria Park for the program to commence. We know the Vice President is a Cape Coaster, a Fantinye Papa. So it's no surprising to see her here. We welcome her.
Yekesira Yane Impayumfa Wofin Kran Yanaba
Benin. So let me just help you. We are seeing specially invited guests, some joining us for the very first time, and some part of us. So the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority and his entourage are just here to grace the occasion. Officials from the Vice Presidency are also here. The Central Regional Minister here. And members from the Regional Coordinating Council. And of course, the Regional Security Council also here. So in total, we have GRA, the Vice Presidency, RECSEC, all here to grace.
I mean, very soon, and
Oguaa Fetu Afahye 2025. Let me say a very good afternoon to all the media platforms that we are live on this afternoon. This is Cape Coast, the city of first, and we are connecting to you from the center of the world. Wherever you are, this is the annual Oguaa Fetu Afahye, a festival that is very much enjoyed by the chiefs and people of Oguaa. Today we will have His Royal Majesty, the King of Oguaa, Osaberima Dr. Kwesiato II, Her Royal Majesty, the Queen of Oguaa, Nanekwa Abochi VI. They are all going to grace this occasion. In fact, they are hosting us here at the Jubilee Park in Cape Coast. This is the Queen Victoria Park, now Jubilee Park. This is a city of first, and it tells you that if you're talking about the history of Ghana, Cape Coast plays a vital role in all angles. And so wherever you are, this is Oguaa, and we are portraying to you our culture, our rich culture, I should say, and all that we have.
On Chebera, Henan Baba Kan and Owaha. Now, when I was the can was a Fukumo today, Bieni, Henyanum and Afu. ebo na bujegu commander adan honano no ajese ne nkrofo yawo enuano musumefu wone ahemfu ewo mfimfina ha yawo Sarki Muhammad Yaya ewo ha Sarki Akwaba yawo Sarki Alhaji Habib Ibrahim Sarki Akwaba damaso yawo yani ahene kor wo mfimfina ano represent you animo o gonja ono ye benyi wura Sarifu Abdullahi ma pieto auzikan wada sinana naso e wo mfimfina ha na yemi ha mo akwaba da mo kan no nananum binum zikan ewa ha na ina dom no amhia mu nwie nti yentu ande hunezi afi akuna dem de yede nanum a wowo hene chan ewa ha sisiara yawo nana kojo abaka otodu enum esuachi anto esuachi ono aso ankobia hen ewo Oguaa traditional area nana Akwaba yawo nana kwesi basa otodu ebasa basa krom okeno ewo ha nana Akwaba yawo nana acher out today bien oh yeah apofo hen ewo ha nana Akwaba yawo nana Kwame du abebio otodu ebien ono ye ekwan hen nana Akwaba yawo nana Katsi otodu ebien nana Katsi kukwado nana Akwaba yawo achiamihin nana Kofi Kuma otodu ebien nana Akwaba yawo nana ejuba ozikan ono ye amuyoba hima na sukra ye apejahima otodu ebien ewo Oguaa traditional area nana Akwaba yawo nana amewu adontihima nana Akwaba yawo nana Kwame Edu otodu esia igbenyina yentufuyin nasi benti onu na safi nu krem ogbeya wontum otuma wonwe nana Akwaba yawo nana amba yaba konti hima onosuyi efutu hima nana Akwaba nananum nyina hono mpanyimfo so ka wono wo ha ahwe meje emisa atebina wa fon fefefe weta wono nanum wati ema homa Akwaba dama mekano igwai abosum edosune swan yankwato ku be swan yan chine swan asafuku a abakan no wo ha no wo ye bien benti na nafo nkanu onche na ma asafa mobo oye ntem meka sei abakan no e wo ha ahwe abuna na ntem no watu senten worban onche bera se asafuku asoni na resa ebon de nanum a wofa apokan no worba na nana biara wa apokan min ebad ne za chen na ye ne ho ne ye hun ma chaba nana jiba esoma tuado ho.
I don't know why I can't see my co-MC. Please show your face.
I'm here.
You know that popular saying of one of Ghana's prominent chiefs that festival is business. We are seeing a very colorful event today, and it's made possible by kind courtesy, many groups and individuals who take pride in the culture and tradition of Oguaa. And so this afternoon, kindly permit me to say a big thank you to the following individuals, brands, and companies who have thrived, contributed to make this festival, Oguaa Fetu Afahye 2025, a success. So let me say a big thank you to Ghana Revenue Authority for your support. The GNPC is fully on board. Ghana Commercial Bank, Stanbic Bank, QIC, Back Press. I believe you're seeing the beautiful brochure for the occasion. Margins ID Systems also fully on board. The Luckiest Africa, Asasi Radio, Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly, the Honorable George Rickett-Hagan, who is also the board chair for the Ghana Revenue Authority and the MP for Cape Coast South. Afro is a very popular drink, and I know those who love it know about it. Thank you to Afro. Lush on the Coast. Goyle. So if you're talking about good energy, Goyle is on board. Very thank you to the Honorable Julius Deborah, yes, for his contribution. Irani Brothers also on board. Imesco, Glyco, MTN, Telecel, the University of Cape Coast, UCC, APSA, La Bianca also fully on board, Oguaa Investment, Ridge Royal Hotel, the Ghana Investment Promotions Council also on board, UNICEM, SNIT on board, DVLA, COA RML, Guinness Ghana, and R Limited. And of course, the government of Ghana for supporting us to make sure that Oguaa Fetu Afahye is a success. Let's also talk about the Ghana Gas National Company Limited. And to the media, today, Oguaa is all over the world, made possible kind courtesy the media. And so, if I do not mention you, kindly pardon me, but I'm seeing multimedia fully on board, Joy News, Prime, help me out, Joy Prime, Joy FM, and the rest of the team. We also have Asasi Radio, Asasi Broadcasting Company Limited, giving us the official stream for today. So if you go online, please go online and share what is happening here to the world. Locally, we have a lot of them. We have Graphic, we have ATL FM, and as we go on, I'll keep mentioning and honor those of you all.
Dema macha barakano abwafa wabwo negmedin ana wade nezino enti se ba na ebudo ha ma monye wareho ma monye dadwin ma monye mpofim asembiara sisia hona wa ba ne oye enten nyo asafuku amara modom one enten enwan na wa ba kan no wa sisiaran wona afasu wona afaze wona bobio no ekire aya ahaebu no kote nyo one entenfo and also or display kakra boyisi with that kakra and animal abaka yɛn one na owia wakatena bia wɔ za mo no ti abasrɛ sɛ ammo asafukunu mu biara mpo na sa atena efoma yɛsɛ kurachi kakra ma hen ama hen nuano ba we beebi na watumi na watena ama hen ɛda ho ase.
So we are still awaiting the arrival of Oguaa Manhin, Osaberima Dr. Kwesiata II. And of course, this occasion is graced by the Kingdom of Warri, all the way from Nigeria. So this afternoon we'll be having the Olu and Olori of Warri Kingdom, together with some chiefs who are in Cape Coast because of Oguaa Fetu Afahye 2025. Well, the station of the nation, GTV, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, is celebrating 90 years. Hey, where were you 90 years ago?
90 years. Okay,
so they are here with us and also ensuring that the whole Ghana watches Cape Coast. So thank you very much to GBC, the state's broadcaster.
Damani yakano oye asafu ku esuna wo gwano obia wo nafazi so pay bogom.
Well, please hold on for us. The two members of parliament, our Cape Coast North MP and Cape Coast South MP, the Honorable Ricketts Hagan, the Honorable Dr. Kwamna Mintanyako, have just arrived.
Enyo, yanin besebe gofu igwana na afu ye igwa etifi ni nyinara wabaka yenu ewo ha mchira mesebe gwanyi Honorable Kweku Ricketts Hagan abaka yenu wo ha damaraso na yawo mesebe gwanyi Dr. Kwamna Mintanyako Asiamon Brane Raga. And in your opinion, Kweku Ricketts Hagan. And you want to say, a great catch opinion, Honorable George Justice Arthur. Ono Nojina, a Mampina name of Bray. And ye name full Abakansa. Sasha Ponoa will cheer, come on.
Well, we are live also on Adum TV. Live on TV. Yes, so hello to all our viewers live on Adum TV. This is Cape Coast, and this is the annual Oguaa Fetu Afahye.
Yes, sir, you know. You can as upon it there, sir. And your Bentia, Mantra Bensi, for one tabia. Imponabata community. The Maya Okomas for Sunny Nera. Yes, sir, Yancy Yassi, Ma Afasapona Yazin. Want you mba send my master for mobile and send Abba baby intina. It's just right. And so for Hinane Moho the Mojan and so for yet now. Yes, sir, when I watch on one question, a cramahan. Master for Kunum to Mentina ho. Dama na ebe nkuma nkumufo na wote nkumufo na name won kwa akiri mahen na nkumufu asafokunu ntina ho yesre ye ne ho won ye ndam mahinai yesre ma anfo wantwe mba se ahwempo ebu na nkumfu wozu wa hyase ozi ayo ahebu sanwo.
All right, so I understand we're also live on Oguaa TV. So hello to all our viewers on Oguaa TV. For the purpose of our brothers and sisters from the diaspora and our invited guests, I choose to speak English. And my brother here helps us to translate that into Fanti. So kindly pardon me for that. Mimdobi wa bakade irabe okafanto nso onka Fanti. Pocho minyamaka Fanti. Nemo miyawa yazi oido biatasi. Mortingen. Once again, we acknowledge the very significant support received from GCB Bank PLC, the Ghana Revenue Authority, Ghana Gas, Quality Insurance Company, the Government of Ghana, GOIL, GNPC, the Luckiest, and the Honorable Ricketts Hagen.
Yeka Sierra Yane Ehenpona Ofi Iroba Abakansa Oye Abdullahi Masha Otodu Ebien Nana Akwaba Yesra Yenyanum Emisafon De Bia Watinan Yesre Entinefu Wantina Bia Yesre Yano as I say, Tinabian Dembre as a Fuku Eswanity Tinabian as a sen Dembre as a Fuku Eswano Otsi and see a saying it has the Oya Abdulai Masha Otto de Bienin Cape Coast Oguaa. You about for Waha, one hina, Nana, Akwaba. Yes, say in Yanum and Missafon Bentil Bell Abat Nasi, come on. About your beer and Mr. Fatson and Telephone in our name. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, for the purpose of our viewers and all of us here, I think we need to educate ourselves a little about the city of Fetu. Like I started by saying, what is Ghana history without Cape Coast? When you talk about the history of Ghana, well, this used to be Ghana's first capital, the city of Fetu, and we pride ourselves as such. And we all can see that the first castle in sub-Saharan Africa, the Cape Coast Castle, is here. Today we have the Ghana Tourism Authority here, and all they do is to make us know much about our monumental edifices, tradition, everything culture, everything tourism about this nation. And I know they're excited that I talk about this. Well, the first formal school in Ghana, the Philip Kwaku Boys School, established in 1765, is also here in Cape Coast. And we can talk about the birthplace of Ghana's oldest secondary schools. And Fanspim School, established by the Methodist Church, is here. Wesley Girls High School is here in 1836. And you do the counting. Talk about the notable people and the figures. So we'll go down history and remember the likes of John Mensah Saba, the distinguished lawyer and political leader, J.E. Kesley Hayford, for his good role as a Cape Coaster, King Joseph Aggrey Essien, who also holds particular significance as the first 19th century traditional ruler to seriously challenge British authority, also from Cape Coast. And of course, when I talk about the monuments and historical landmarks, we can talk about the Cape Coast Castle, like I mentioned, the dungeons, the administrative quarters, and all you need to know. Don't forget the architectural buildings. I don't know if you've taken time to drive through the principal streets of Cape Coast. You will indeed see ancient buildings. Yes, that is Cape Coast. That is Cape Coast. Let's talk about the University of Cape Coast. You want to have continuation of educational tradition into the modern era. Talk about the University of Cape Coast. And of course, when it comes to religion, it's a very religious town. We have all the Orthodox churches. Yes, so the Catholics, the Methodists, the Anglicans are all here with those ancient church buildings. It's always a pride, especially if you grew up here. I don't know if the Gen Zs will know much about it. Yes, the buildings are there, but the experience speaks a lot about it. If you have to go to the mass service, if your grandmother tells you to go for mass, you have nothing to say than to honor that. And it's always a joy when you enter into those special edifices.
Yagudu yakasera na oye hennuanom nkum efo bakan no wa ha oye hina yen maami owuraye Charlotte Osei na safa obo onomofo nkum na wabaka eno ewo hei nti ahwe bia hennuanom asafo nke no watene na ebon da hennuanom no wo se oye akwangwa kama oye hina yen maami owuraye Charlotte Osei ne asefuku enwona so na agura yedi no ye fosuno do no waje atodo mpen esia ehwan na banwa bakan no wahan aka asefuku e baasa obakan wa na aye suan wan sipepepe ebun na hiran yemfro so otuado yen sere so dem na mom yesre yen nuanom emisafon de wo se ego bia megina mensan fa aho na emisafo no bokwa aka tena sisiara bia megina mensan fa ahwe bia megina mensan be ma oye asase radio won cast na wo se ngo ho ama hen nanom emisafo na homa aka tena soro wo yesre hom ntase ma hen hom sora na entenafo hom atena ho edase na machaban ka oye onwasua na bakosem o man Ghana ohyase wo gwai afi apem haukron edusia ebasen mun na osi igwai abakosam hyase wo oye onwasua ma na ye bibia mfim gamisa swinti ahwe enkanon adan ahowa na wo gbaya igwai yetitibo kro ampa nti adan wo ha bia no nye menyu bienu yene mbirida ahwe abrosan wa nyara oye nkanu che beko ya atakwa medan adan a wode nsesi a oye dete ne kasena ahwe onu kire da igwai yefi anomafufur ya ba anomafufrum nti gwa gbokodora afontempe fra adechi na adesen biara no igwa dabo ayede nantew ifyokor anakwabien yensia sidam ni gwa gbotumpon na manfi bediye na man yara so ediye tiaro.
Anyway, so I believe you always hear of the Emintimaze Palace. Well, that is the seat of our royalty, I should say, here in the city of First. And it really stands out. Ghana's most significant historical landmark. Do you know that it was built by the man popularly known as Kwaboni, Jacob Wilson Say? Yes. So, as one of his many residences in Cape Coast, Kwaboni actually built the Mintimazi Palace. So in case you didn't know, you can read much about the man Jacob Wilson Say. And the palace's construction coincided with a pivotal period of Ghana's colonial history, when indigenous leaders were asserting their rights and preserving their cultural heritage against increasing British colonial pressure. So that's the man Jacob Wilson Say. Again this afternoon, GCB Bank is here. I always say that it is the mother bank in Ghana. GCB Bank is your bank for life. So they said you should go beyond and open an account in less than 5 minutes. I mean, those times you have to go through the hustle and the tussle is over. In less than 5 minutes, you can open an account at GCB Bank PLC. So all you require is a smartphone and a valid Ghana card. Mehian your Ghana card. Nekita phone, internet, you can open an account in less than 5 minutes. So that's the message from GCB. If you have anything to inquire, just reach them on toll-free 0800 422 422. It's a very sweet number, 0800 422 422, and you are good to go. And of course, it's so easy to find them on social media at GCB Bank PLC. You can ask all the questions from those platforms.
Yene nuanom entenefo nye emisafo yasra entihia wa no ho no wondidu mahen huma afaku anyinara wate ho ase wa nhye bi ho yasra wondidu mahen enyehia huma ebienra akobankum wa no no yasra huma ndidu mahen na yene nuanom nkumfo no so nya kwan na wontena ho yasra ina yene ho yenta asema dwumadinu nwie peye yasra emisafo na entenefo enhyehia wa adbo tu yemi de homa ato ho ase ayenhyia wo ho yasra wondidu mahen yasra yen ho.
Well, the 2025 Oguaa Fetu Afahye comes with the theme, Innovate to Elevate. And so, if we are celebrating innovation and elevating our people, this year, the chairperson, Mrs. Charlotte Osei Esquire, who is also in Kum Safohin, you can call her Safohin Nanama Kesin, ensured that we celebrate some of Oguaa's creatives. So if you have the privilege to have one of the brochures and you go to the center spread, you will find some creatives from Oguaa who are doing very well. So the likes of the man Kobna Anderson. Kobna Anderson became Safohin when he was 10 years. 10 years. Mampeda mitranye de. Papaya mubonizin onya infidu na watching Safohin. And he's a man who has built his personal museum. It's a living museum. You can just walk into his house and he has all the history of Cape Coast. So you can read much about him. We also have the man Amanziba Natsbrew. We are talking about creatives in Ghana. Yes, Amanziba Natsbrew is a Cape Coaster who is also fully represented in there. The man John Dumelo, yes, the Deputy Minister for Agriculture, is also featured in there, a creative force behind the screen, who now has passion for agriculture. So he's also featured in there. And if you're talking about blogging in Cape Coast, well, he is known for that and does so much. He's a travel blogger. I'm talking about the man, Eko Simpson. He is the power of passion. when it comes to blogging. You can check him out on Equal 360, doing so much blogs about Oguaa. And if you saw the little man who last year was trending all over Ghana, the little man, I'm talking about Chief Justice. I'm sure you'll see him displayed today. Yes. So he is a rising star. He's also featured in there. When it comes to stilt walking, Chief Justice is almost becoming an expert, trained by his father, Nano, to deliver so well, and also representing us in many places at many occasions. Let's also talk about a woman of color, style, and spirit. Well, she joins us here. She was here last year. Michelle McKinney Hammond. Yes, she's here with us today, and we celebrate her and the creativity in her. Let's also talk about a visual tribute to the African royalty and womanhood. The lady Tegaba, who is also here with us today. And this man I'm about to talk about is liked by the youth, the Cape Coast melody maker. He's known widely as Okotoperi, and he's also featured here in the brochure. And of course, one lady I asked, oh, into Figuaya. Well, popularly, she's called Abadope. Abadope, she's an online content to offline success. And I know many people know about Abadope. Also, a lady who always talks about Ola. Ola is one of the suburbs of Cape Coast. Nana Mamorton, also featured here. She portrays Oguaa to the world as well. And this gentleman, who also serves as the secretary to the Afahye Planning Committee, Elikot Nana Kwekuotri, also featured in here. And so, indeed, creative economy features and profiles from these 12 prominent creative professionals featured in this year's brochure.
Ame Charlotte Osei Nuku Nasa Fabo Oye Nkumfo Nabakan Yenwen Ha I want to bezagu kakra na humwia humatnas amayen Hana mame Oye Afahye Planning Committee chairperson ne asefuku a odom nkum number 4 na sa humzagu kakra wi a Yesra embiriti etei sari no bana kire enti yanyanum nkum number 4 ehwan na abakan no wa wo zago no sahum ye trust wi a afi asafo todu enum Aso wabakan no ha na ona wa share green in mbofumba what to do enum no chiro nche biara in has for question no Ansi yesra dama yakana asopon de se asafeso no mu biara anyi wa aka wa yesra wara bia tia no ko echi kakaman akwan so de echi wa egbesi wo ebotum na akatena ho amahen henianum nkumfo number 4 moza begua no ehu back to back Oh yeah, tete. akensa yesi wo yefosunu no don waje atso no mpenesia.
Well, let me just, sorry for interjecting, but the Nigerian delegation is here. The Kingdom of Warri is here at the Jubilee Park. Pretty shortly you'll be seeing the Olu and Olori of Warri Kingdom. They are the special guests for Oguaa Fetu Afahye 2025.
Yani hwa ofi obinu krom machire Nigeria mem Warri State. Henya anuma wofi Warri Kingdom abakansa na ahwe wona faza wodetena wa nokwani wa cheda ampa wofi Warri State ampa na abakansa awo ahwe afaze npo.
Well, you know they are from the oil-rich Delta states.
Yes.
Ampa. The Kingdom of Warri, they are from the oil-rich Delta states.
No, just I can't talk about Western fine one.
Pocho minim chilebisa.
Oh yes, state is that. But my fan go Western.
Ghana, yes, oil city. Man casa mishamano. So the Kingdom of Warri is here. It is one of the oldest and most culturally profound systems in West Africa.
What's the kind of one? What can you say? Na shambesi oyefe. Aw. Ghana ye wazi na Warri State su wazi. Na ehwe wan faze a ebia nkan cho de ofi oyo city ana nebe ofi oyo city a no kire sika wo ho. Enti yenanum a wofi amanaze abakansan wana hinu pana odo wana no na hemfo na abakansai dambre amanze kwanden obatena asa na chi asaba ma doctor kwesata today bien Oguaa mahin na ne ba hemba na eku agbocho today sia ina nanu ma atu sansene bakan no ha pe na free Oguaa Fetu Afahye no nei ma de ho na asefuku a wo za grube yesra se ennom bia wono tena bio no upochewara ko echi kakra mahon wona woze enyim no woza agor asefuku na ngasa ze wona echi woba oba tena ho yesra wontase na wen na mahen dama bakano igwai abosom edeso esuan yankwato kuba esuan hene kire esuan na asefuku esuan enti sa bana abaha anenden da ozikana abo Oguaa Fetu Afahye hene asefu esuan no obia wona afazi e wona chama eti se amantama wona odzikan iye benti oman safia uboya obi ntum se watuma obi ntum mgbei bentira damasu na asefuku otodo bien anafa enwan se abande yanyina yankamboma homtase eba ka bom no do asefesu ni yaren Whom no today be a basan. Oyantin. And then, as a fukunu, yet to do a bassa, some care to the account. Now, there, yeah, I can't fool. Easy in Nazi. Now, Obiara is in a Dibiano, a bone in Ebusia. It's going back automatically and Ebasafu. Into Sanda, a waha. Nessa ye akanyi fantia abo wona na ebusia le minti asafa esuanu mo ti biara abo guom sambo bentira abo bontin ambo antina anafo ambo anafa abo ba kampa mo ti biara wona na ebusia na ebo nti abo asafu zameji ba abo asafati
automati masumi yenkumnyi
man share and my meaning was a sure
Mama, mammy, auntie, you problem.
So, and go and come by force. Why be
No. Anyway, and so here I am, Mami Sama. Let's acknowledge the Afahye Planning Committee members. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Oguaa, the Afahye Planning Committee has a chairperson to be Nkum and Kobia Hema Nana Amakesen, as we affectionately call Mrs. Charlotte Osei Esquire. She is a formidable leader, a woman leader who is ensuring that year on we are having a good celebration and an add-on. We also have Safohin Joseph Abekununu, Dr. Lydia Zaniselbi, Supi Kwesi Eku, Nana Abachi the First, Supi George Kwame Edu, Safohin Kojo Yangson. So yes, our brother from multimedia is Safohin of Oguaa, Kojo Yangson, fully in there. We also have the secretary being Elikot, Nana Kweku Otri. And of course, supporting the planning committee is Mrs. Petra Abasamwa, Miss Tegaban, Mrs. Joanne Murray Bruce, Miss Dorinda Armstrong Mensah, popularly known as Ejuba, Mr. Eric Zenato, Mr. Chris Sewo, and Mrs. Gertrude Dankwa Ado. So these are the able men ensuring that when Osaberima hands us over to another project, we execute, headed by Ghana's first female electoral commissioner, also a member of the Constitutional Review Committee, also a board member of Ghana Gas, also an Nkum Safohin, Nanama Kesen.
Damasu na yeka hunde. Hena na mbinum ezikan wo ha a wotena oye kwatena ase. Yewo Nana Kojo Abaka otodo enum. Ona ye ankobia hin san ye esuachi anto esuachi. Nana Akwaba. Yewo Nana Kwesi Basa otodo ebasa. Basa krom. Na so wa cancer dada. Nana Akwaba. Yawo Nana Achar Otodu Ebien Apofoyen Ewo Yen Finfin Nana Akwaba. Yawo Nana Kwame Edu Abebio Otodu Ebien Akwan Ehen Nana Akwaba. Yawo Nana Katsi Otodu Ebien Katsi Kokwado. Yawo Nana Kofi Kuma Oya Chiamihin Otodu Ebien Nana Akwaba. Yawo Nana Ejuba Ozikan Amayo Himba Osansu Apeja Himba Ewo Oguaa traditional area Nana Akwaba. Yawo Nana Amba Eyaba Oye Konti Himba Nansu ye Fetu ba Himba Nana Akwaba. Yawo Nana Kwame Edu Otodu esia. Igweyina hentufuyin. Nana Akwaba.
Safuin Kodayanson, Potanyo Domankasa mom. Brafumba for one abe.
Safuin Kodo. Bafumba ya Samara. Why intent to me I? Bafumba and the woods are going to.
Well, don't be surprised if you are seeing this. Fetu Afahye is for the Asafumba, the Asafu companies. This is the day you see them portray what they are made of, their colors, their strength, their unity. And so it is expected that in this joyous time, they show you what they are made of. This is a Brafumba group.
Only Asafukua, Oya Brother, Kojo, Yasin, Obo, what are they?
Brafumba number 5.
Brafumba number 5. Safuye is my way. Brafumba. Bentifo yadasi. Bentifo yadasi.
Brafumba yadasi. Why nina?
Bentifo yadasi.
Why nina yadasi?
Bentifo yadasi. Bentifo yadasi. Say, yet you share. Oh, yeah.
Well, they are seeing their member of parliament, and I don't know what they are expecting this afternoon. Bentirfo, nasa kwa kuna oye bidi adada, uti apachao.
Yes, sir. Yaka say, Yani, I am full about to Sir Asher Nana Ozikana. Yanam a confirm na what you're doing. I want to know. Yeah, he knows the can. Oh, yeah, Nana, Kojo Kra, Ozikan, Man Krahin, and also, no, yeah, Chief of Staff. Oguaa traditional area. Nana, Kojo Kra, Ozikan. Anu Nachino Ahina Ezikan Aba Oye Nana Kojo Kra Ozikan Honorary Chief of Staff at the Oguaa traditional area. The Otodu Ebien Asante for Oguaa one in Asantifo Gbayina one hen Sasha Ebona was a Asantifo one Franca in the name. Ono no Gina Asantifo Gbayina one Emma His Royal Majesty Otumfo Osetutu Abebio Nana Akwaba Ashe Ebona was a Asandefo Franca when would I in me Asandefo or the and then name come on now on that you know a Buddha oh yeah Upper East Honey Hina Oji one and name Oguaa Upper East one hen and in a pana Oxidam fee Upper East Oye Nebusa Sanson na watu work back in our high. Yada Massimo Makwaba Afi Yawo Nana Kwesi Amuyo Hina Otodu Ebien Nana Kwesi Amuyo Otodu Ebien Bahima Nana Efua Abokuma Ozikan Oya Emin Sanu Bahima Nana Efua Abokuma Ozikan Emin Sanu Bahima Damasu Nana Preku Ejira Ozikan Nana Preku Ejira Ozikan Emin Sanu Ohen Ono na Odi ni Bahima na chino Igwai ye wazo ye Ayo Nana Kwao amwesi efutu mampan Otodu ebasa Nana Kwao amwesi efutu mampan Otodu ebasa Ndi nanko Oyene Bahima na nimpanyimfo Nana Abajaba Otode Bien Nana Kwao amwesi Otodu ebasa efutu mampan Damana ne Bahima Nana Abajaba Otodu ebien Nana nom Akwaba Yawo Nananuma wasum Abra Matia Nana Kodwa de Otode Bien Nana nom Yawo Ni gom himba Aka sanseno Damara Damara ene yehunde Nana Ekua Okuta Otodu ebasa Nana Ekua Okuta Otodu ebasa Abra Bahima Yawo Bagajie fa wo Abra The man who to feel call appear otodo awoti. Yawo ebusepain Amin Nuhu Kotompo. Alhaji Sikawa Emo Akwaba.
Oguaa Afahye reason na you're a very honorable person now may speak me put it in a casa near Hunzama or Kodo Ewa Ahade. Now this one also in your mind to people in a casa.
So we have the mayor of Cape Coast here with us, and I want to ask what he sees about this year's Fetu Afahye.
Yeah, so far so very good. You can see it. Proud to all these events, all arrangements have been done, and as a Mayor of Cape Coast, it is my responsibility to ensure that Cape Coast is sanitized in terms of security, in terms of lighting system, in terms of sanitation and all that. So I have made my necessary arrangement towards it, and we can see how the celebration is going on. This year has been extremely significant, and you can witness all that is going on here. We are seeing Nananum coming, and the event will kickstart. So far, so very good. The people of Cape Coast are actually enjoying and celebrating. And you can see the level of individuals who have been here and authorities. All of them are coming from here. Because this is the first time we have the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, who is a female Vice President and who hails from Central Region, and Cape Coast is the capital. She's here. Ghana Revenue Authority boss is here. Ghana Revenue Authority Chairman, Honorable George Kokureke is also here, who is an MP for Cape Coast. So all of them have contributed immensely to ensure that this Afahye becomes success.
All right, so let's look at moving forward. What do you think can be done? You know, the young ones are really engaged in this particular program. So what are we doing for the young ones to take this as a cultural something? And what are we imbibing in them through the celebration? After the celebration, what happens?
No, we just have to inculcate in them our traditions, our culture. The Cape Coast is known to be a tourism hub, and you can imagine the level of tourist attractions that we have. It has some level of historical antecedents. So it's about we letting them know the significance of this festival, and even where we are celebrating. This is a park of fest. When we say a stadium or a park of fest, we mean where the whole Ghana football started. This is where football was actually kicked first in the whole Ghana. So Victoria Park has some level of significance, and we need to let them know. Okay? And Cape Coast, everything started from here. So Cape Coast has some level of history, and we will make sure that we deepen and widen the history, inculcate in the young ones, so that they will embrace it and understand why we are celebrating Cape Coast. Oh, Afahye, why a sonko? Why last year, Otumfo said to baby no bay. This year, Olu Waba from Warri State. So it has become immensely significant. It may be a official park. I think I'm from what you hear. Obia Shanuye, I feel to say, and I Igwe Akonenim, them a year. Now, city of first, way to way, maintain the glory. Madam, when you know, yes, that is the mayor of Cape Coast who is giving that significant input to this very festival. What do you think unique about this year's festival?
So, it's cheerful and it's vibrant, as always, filled with colors. So all the 7 groups have seated. We see the kings, the chiefs, and the queens seated in their palanquins making their way to the Victoria Park at the moment. So I'm sure very soon the actual program would commence.
Okay, that is so beautiful. Yesterday, Orange Friday was so amazing.
Yeah.
It was so amazing.
Yeah.
And today, it's all about a cultural display, as you said. We are just awaiting the Omanhin himself to join so that the actual occasion would get to start. So the mayor brought us the security aspect of this very festival, not only about the culture, but also security aspect is actually in place. So don't be afraid when you are coming to Oguaa Fetu Afahye. Listen, there was Nzama Inara Atutu Akwem.
So stay close, stay tuned, and we'll bring you more. Just enjoy.
Mr. Bless Kwame Dake here with us. And he comes to showcase the incoming regional chief director, Mr. Samson Amwakokwatin, also here with us. We have the Honorable Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo, the senior policy advisor to the Vice President of the Republic. Let's say a warm welcome to the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Anthony Kwesi Sapon, in our midst today. Well, he didn't come alone. He came with his technical advisor to GRA, who is also a council member for Ghana National Fire Service, Madam Elsie Apoklu Esquire, here with us. The policy advisor on social sector, Office of the Vice President, Dr. Miriam Rahinatu Idrisu, also here with us. The sector commander, Western and Central Regions, Ghana Revenue Authority, Mr. Walter Blankson, also here with us. We have a rep from Ghana Gas. The rep, and he is representing the CEO, Ghana Gas, Mr. Richard Kek Mensah. Well, the Honorable Kweku Riketegan, who is MP, Cape Coast South, Deputy Majority Leader, Leader of the ECOWAS Parliament, and also a board member of the Ghana Revenue Authority, is here with us.
Honorable.
The Honorable Dr. Kwamina Mintanyako, MP for Cape Coast North, also here in our midst.
Honorable Akwaba.
The Mayor of Cape Coast is here, Honorable George Justice Arthur.
Honorable Akwaba.
We have in our midst the Regional Police Commander, of course. We need security in Cape Coast. So DCOP Kofi Edu is here.
Akwaba.
Well, she is a woman manning the region at the Ghana National Fire Service. ACFO Mrs. Mary Atiga Mensah.
Honorable Akwaba.
We also have the Regional Prisons Commander, DDP Joseph Asabre. The Regional Director for NADMO, EK Dawood Mensah, is also here.
Honorable Akwaba, munya suwebum. Yakasira oye nana ekua techiwa nkanfo bahema abaka yeno wa ahwene kira ne hin nana anafo otodo akrono nkanfo abakansa abaka no wa damasuna yawo nana Kwesi Ejin Ifahin abaka yeno wa yawo nana Ambachi Ozikan abakan no ewo ha na nana bayin amwa otodu esia mankrado na himba anyi nana Ambachi a Ozikan abakan no wo ha yesre sa wona na yire ba osawia na hom ama akwana adam ama nkafo no so yesre na ember eko
Well, let's also say a welcome to the brother of the late President J.E.A. Mills, Dr. Cadman Mills, here with us. And he is the MP for KEEA. We also have in our midst the Honorable Nyamike Blay, board member of the Ghana Gas, an MP for 2nd D. Let's also recognize the regional vice chairman, I beg your pardon, of the NDC and his regional executive. So, Dr. Shaibu Bukari is here, also in our midst.
Yes, sir. Yene, wafasi oje menche we ne maame ayo. Maame na wayo, eba ne de owa ha. Ne maame mom na wayo. Enti ose ne maame wo friend Mary Bedu. Na moye nje nde wabubo phone number. Ama mo brother enti Mary Bedu call there baby and pocho pick. Yaka say hey na hene maame igwa na yewura ogwa ba hima nana ekua aboche todu esia abaka no ofifi ma ha yesra deminti say okay mehu nana kubi me mpasam anti yesra say esa wo hin na ama wana wudina chi be nyina so won wa ha no wafi bago no ma hen yesra yan ho ye wona na kwasi ejin infahin atodu ebien ye wona na ambachi ozikan man crowd himba the man man crowd na beyin amu a otodo esia afi yeyina hene na Oguaa ba himba na ekua abocha otodo esia yesra sa una na san fom pe na chitafu ina na chidomi na no entam ha na wefu go mama hin ai yes say no.
Well, we are still recognizing our specially invited guests to the Grand Derby of the 2025 Oguaa Fetu Afahye. We also have the Bishop of the Methodist Church of Ghana, Cape Coast Diocese, Regional Chairman for the National Peace Council, Right Reverend Richardson Abuaji Andam in our midst. The Executive Secretary for Panafest Foundation, Rabbi Kohen Natanya Helevi, is also here with us.
Yes, sir. The patrol, one hour watching a economy now. Hey, na yani Oguaa mahen Asabama doctor kwesato to the bien abaka no we get na yesra uma kwan ndem man na impemfa what na politina no want to wo.
Well, let's say welcome to the Regional Immigration Director, DCOI George Teku. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
Yes, sir. We na say we ampocho. One fear him on mine. Hey na yewa abaka eno wa yes sir. Number for mine. Mreko. Yaka say hey na yenura. Asabama doctor kwesato otodu ebien. Oguaa mahen abaka yeno awo ha. Yan hwene fe Chief Justice na ojene yimu no ɔkyerɛ mbrɛ ɔmanhen na wɔfɛ idua yɛ fɛ enti ɛsrɛ phantom from nyinaa wɔn sɛ ne nanom de wɔakyi no ma yɛn sɛ ɔhyɛ ɔmanhen ne kyerɛ a ɛbɛwu dɛ yɛwɔ gyase ɛwɔ hɔ Nana Kofi Ebu Otodo Anan ɔno ase gyase ɛwɔ Oguaa tradition area na mmom n'akyire no de sɛ aban nsudafo man sɛ ɔbɛyɛ army commander.
Well, let me also say that the paramount queen mother of Oguaa,
Nana Ekua
Abochi the Seth,
Otodo Esia,
is here with us.
Ɔno na abaka wo hei.
Nana Ekua Abochi the Seth.
Nana Ekua Abochi to the Sia.
Looking all glamorous.
Ɔno na ndɛ na ho fɛ Aisun queen.
Nana Afahye.
Nana Akwaba. Hey na henna. Nana Ekua Abochi Otodo Esia. Egbeina hanana. Nana Ekua Abochi Otodo Esia. Nana Akwaba.
And ladies and gentlemen, Oguaa Manhin Osabarima Dr. Kwesiato II is here. It's that time of the year for him. The annual Oguaa Fetu Afahye.
Hey na yenura.
Well, Nana is led by Oman Chiame. Chiame
Nana Nechinu Obianiwo Osabarima Doctor Kwesata Otodo Ebieri Nana Nechi Obianiwo Osabarima Doctor Kwesata Otodo Ebieri Oguaa Manhin Honorable President Osmo Bato Isa Council. Adosnosu Osabarima Ose Chetia Nana Chetia Nana Wachibi yo Nana Wachibi yo Osabarima Ase Okusa Ozimpinyim Barmani Ose Okusa Ozimpinyim Osabarima Doctor Kwesata today bie Onu nechi Ohin bi anyiwo Damaya ena oye Nana Kofi Ebu Sefua Yewo Chidom Oni last Mantama for last hour Chidomin Oni Nobo Osabarima Doctor Kwesata today be a new man Nti Oni a Chidom Na Onam de Oya Bentaba Mbante Ye wonu munti ofo na last hour Nemom yina yen mahin Osabarima Osa wodunu tu Osa odun kunyim Nechi no beyin yiwo Onanyi Osabarima Doctor Kwesata Otodo Ebieri Anopia in the moon, Chief Justice. Or to Franka, when him, or Sa. Honor in the course, Sa, getting to him. On the next, you know, or Bill and you are. No, I shouldn't win. When you saw one cafe, or Sa. Barman on Sinsuman Waham, or Sa. A Sabarma Barma, as you call Sa, it's in Pinima. What you? Bury you up. What you show our whom? No who saw one sissy. Or Sa. Iguana and a man. A Sabarma doctor. Quesata Otodu Ebien. Nashembre. Wafano na Chief Justice Franka Tunya Akukwoba Odin Swazi no worry that some Osabermani Asa ni dinzi kwesi umbani ebodua.
I was just going to add that the little boy is making a lot of impact at his age. At his age.
I'm not here in pain there. See me if ya a boom America. Adasa. See me if ya a boom beer Erico. Onuti ina Osabama Presa Nimbani Bodia. Bodia to Cosa Ozum Pima. On the day Afano na Chief Justice Frankatri or Tinimi. Eti Grain I am my hand. Osabama Doctor. Go see Ata to the bien. Kwesi umbani bodia. Sedamuza osa. Wuchi. Ibiere nwo. Make say sume ugbaina ye chami payin. Chami pepacho. Ye nyina ye figwanum. Onka ye nuanom. Nsam 12 na wo finfini pe. Ye say hu. Yena yemfi igwanim na onka henyanom sem 12 no gote yesen yen ho bra Lukman shawan yena henura Oguaa mahin Osabama doctor Quesata Otodebien Abakenwi Yasra into the foam.
Well, the ceremony has already started. Let me just say this. The ceremony has started. We're all awaiting the arrival of Oguaa Manhin and Oguaa Manhima. In just a moment, we'll also be joined by our special guest of honor, His Royal Majesty Odiami Otuate III. The Olu of Warri and Olori of Warri. In just a moment, they'll join us. We'll have the opening prayer said by the Right Reverend Richardson Abuachi Andam, who is the Bishop of the Methodist Church of Ghana, Cape Coast Diocese, and the Regional Chairman, the National Peace Council, Central Region. Of course, that will be followed by a libation by Chiame Kofi Benya and Kojawochi. Let's say a very big thank you to UTV, Image Bureau headed by George Quay. Of course, putting together this beautiful place, making sure that we have a very beautiful place. GTV is here, GBC, Radio Central, GBC Online, Ahoto FM in Accra, Lawson TV, Obrapa FM, Adum TV, Joy News, Clock TV is also here, Class Media Group, XYZ Broadcasting, Radio Gold is here. We also have Daily Graphic, Metro TV also here. So I can assure you that Cape Coast is trending because the media has decided to give us attention. It is the 61st Oguaa Fetu Afahye, and we are live from the grounds here at the Jubilee Park in Cape Coast.
Afi kankarende fanokobusu no todu esien omanga ne nanu worship Oguaa Fetu Afahye ewo abafu efrin tenten do there embre igwai yene Fetu Afahye mbrosi efe efa afan abakosama yene nanu gije hen yengina echi asopon na ebu na asafesuani na no botu santen asafesuani bia wona to maze obaye anu ebudo ha so ma na ebudo awia nanom sansa baba so e baba huneza kire amanfo ya ahwefo onu wi a afi nanom bayimpa afra sunsum mpanyin ni ewu akwar na abakan no ho osande tete mpanyin de dwumedi biara baye no ode wanka se ye nka zo no te ye da amanfo do si da amanfo do so de yakan yanom de menti ubagunsa wa afra wu akwar ni esunsum wa abakan no ho osande na wakan ho na watu anomar Demiti sedemi na mayina awie pe ya afi na mpanyimfa atun safra no wodun ma asam baba yen na Oguaa Fetu Afahye no asem bia so so yate zet ha afi uti ayenkokwa na enya ndodo.
Rightly said. Can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Sure. We're from Kojo December. Maybe.
Mpocho de Kojo December then. December na was a tour.
Jo, medina nkata kwaku na mom
Kwaku to Kojo
ensem twedme na ti na play sonko na what tom
yo yeah that's it
enti dina da wasa da kam ye kwaku na mom e ban ensem twedme ra na from Kojo December
Mpocho
yes sir. Apart from yen yanuma when some cho for wagina cambenechi no one o hunrechi na yes sir impemfu etisi atu nsafra won badan nchia yes sir when nyina want for mayen yes sir ma say enzi juma ofimfina da ensem tronya yes sir ma akoninde mayen impemfu amaza yedudu no we wie peye edahomasi.
Well, let me just interpret this as such. As tradition demands, when the king and queen of Oguaa arrived, they went round to greet, to announce their presence. And in return, the distinguished personalities here will also go around to exchange their greeting. And so, if you are there, kindly position yourself appropriately, such that when the team moves, it becomes a very smooth one. So kindly take notes.
Yenta sesude said dwumadi be otenam no nananum ba homdin kan chia owi a wotene fom watene fom ahowo ban so bada nchia bri edudu nti eba sere henuan ma owo nsemtwofo a wo fifa hunachi na de wonte fom mahen na sentre ya treye wadne e foto ye na henuanom impemfa a wotun safo no ruba abada nchia wa amanzu kwadwen fefefe esayan.
So in just a moment, the team will go around to also exchange pleasantries with Nananum. Well, we have some friends from the diaspora also here to enjoy with us, celebrate Oguaa Fetu Afahye at 61 with us. And I know we have an entourage of Nigerians also here to support the king of Warri.
Sir, yes, I born here as a son and out to Sanson. I will have Benson, no, the name. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, a Tomazi, Ama, and in paying far. Yetu nsa from no benti na wodi kan. Sa hwe benti a ono wodi kan. Anafo na otodo ebien. Bujegu na de sidam na wodi nachi no. Ono chi no nkum maame South Osei na busia na asefukun na wotu odon. Nkum na otodo anan. Nyo mama mi Charlotte Osei na no ze chi no Yosefina yana nan bofo maso tuado kama Safina na makase oni nkumfo wan Safin ejafi akampa nyo wan Safin o ze yim no zo afa no fe oh the man amanfofo Rafon ewadzi afi henna nana kwami nana kweku enu otode basa ona si marahin ama Oguaa tradition area yo yewia afi henna yansanahin kweku yesu the outcan ono na oti hene enuanu mu n'enyim afi nya ejiba tuado.
Well, let's say a warm welcome to His Royal Majesty, the King of Warri, together with the Queen. This afternoon, we have Ojiami Atuachi III and Olori Atuachi III, the Olu and Olori of Warri.
Then measure Amanda Kwandin.
Well, I almost added that they are from the oil-rich city. Let's talk about the Delta state of Nigeria.
Yani Ahwawa. What to say from fee? Oh yeah, Amanazi, Miche Warri State. Na dame biano sikabia sikat moda ewo. Woni ohenopona owo na ende afaseponi oyin nano abakanse wo ha wo to santen wo de nchia ana wo chia Oguaman nyinara na owia wo tnas wia mpanyimfo a wo to nsa from won fi abanim ne mpanyimfo ankwankuru mpanyimfo ben na so wa atro no wa de nchia fe de mo na mo yesira won ko achi kakama in ai won ko achi kakam fama in edasi Warchie nananuma wabaka no ofifim yan fifin wo ha ye wonana kojo abaka otodenum esuachi na anto esuachi ono aso ankobia hen ye wonana kwesi basa otode basa krom demana ye wonana kwami edu abebiew otodo ebien akwan hen demana yo nana kati otodo ebien kati kokwada nana akwaba yo nana kofi kuma nana kofi kuma otodo ebien achamhen nana akwaba yo nana ejuruba ozikan oyamuyo ba hima na so yi apagya hima ewo Oguaa traditional area na akwaba ye wona amba yaba konti hima Oguaa traditional area na so efutu ba hima ye wona na kwa medu otodu esia Oguaa nyina he tufin na ye wa ha akwaba ye wo Sarki Muhammad Yaya Alhaji akwaba ye wo Sarki Alhaji Habib Ibrahim Alhaji Akwaba yawo nana Kojo Danko a otodu enum Danko Krom owa ha yawo nana Ekua okuto today basa abra bahema ewa ha yawo nana Ekua techiwa nkamfo bahema ewa ha yawo nana Abaka nana anafu otodu akron nkamfo nana Akwaba.
Well, let me gladly talk about the fact that Cape Coast media is greatly promoting Oguaa Fetu Afahye. And so all radio stations in Cape Coast are acknowledged. And of course, the bloggers are also acknowledged. The likes of Radio Central, TW Radio, Asasi Radio, Darlin FM, Cape FM, Eagle FM, ATL FM, Castle FM, and even Ahomka FM in Elmina supporting Oguaa Fetu Afahye. And there are a number of bloggers who are also helping out greatly, you know, the proud Cape Coast ones. And so if I didn't mention you, just know that you are highly acknowledged.
Dembra, what nezin? And some chofa, Wonder Woman, Mama, Ghana, Nafanzan de Nera, Risha, Ritzy, Oguaa Fetu Afahye no one some day, and a match of Nabuzino, or Asasi Radio, our ha. Yawa, ATL FM, our ha. They were Adum TV, Adum FM, our ha. Yawa, Coastal TV, Castle FM, ATL FM, Eagle FM. So I'm more than a count. Nina, one of one.
Well, there's a man here who used to encourage all of us back in the days at GBC. We affectionately call him Uncle Kojo Kwansa. Anytime he picks the microphone, you know that there are seniors in the game. Yes, so Uncle Joe, we acknowledge you. Thank you so much.
Yenino, Yanisha Susia, Opena, Siatanka, I will look as a frima. Yakwan do there, you better radio. And can carry you meza and watching in Fafa again. Bra, how much in on then about payment. Obey your door. Obey your there, are you injured? I was son, they say, Kojo Pansa. While Brad within watching in Fafa again. O Queenie, on no man, and some tradesman, then with me upon day, it will break. And that Okanwa, Uncle Joe Akwaba, Ahinawa, and Yadu, Abrewa. Sir Asher Abako Samu Baya, Igwe Tibo Crow, Ghana, Nefapum, on you gray. Bra, what it's in Mosia, was so gray. Na only the editor Monday, and what the can. School over Mangana in Ano, Nikasin and Papa if you gray. The man not see. Make us say so. I didn't go TV, so Awaha. The Mara and I say, Yansu Woodina, the Sawara was saying. Na Yantumina and the Weddy.
Well, I believe everybody in Ghana and the world knows that Oguaa has an appellation. And we always talk about the Oguaa crops. Into the Oguaa akoto jojo ba yegu yene toano. Edwasa yanya apim kwen apim entumi yen. Eyo Oguaa den. Into no chade Oguaa ebo no obobo obi. Etina obetubi. But let's translate that in English. So Oguaa crops, tiny nimble crops, garden their whole. The 30 that triumphed over the 1,000. What would you do to Oguaa that Oguaa would not return in kind? Right. So that's
Oguaa akoto akotodwedwe ba yegu yeni tano edosa onye apimpunya api entumwan ayo Oguaa dan na Oguaa yobi yekesiara onyame sumafu jaw okonkro yi jaw awonye finfin aha onyame sumafu akwa abampocho tonsa mam tonsa nyo okonkro yi onyame sumafu jaw owonye finfin ha papa akwa ba ono ayi kwafo ba ede ma oye ajinkwa TV nyo odo anapa fi ajinkwa TV
Yapa mchao abe bilipia abobiale dibi enti yapa mchao mu amowo osabra mena imwo ina mumfi wo ma wo mfi wo mpo wonche wo ho kakra media phone cameraman phone mun position mun huye afi mbra so oye Ghana omampeyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Oyin Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman Oya representative for Osuma Hono Mirasan over there Oyin Osabama Ekedafe Damenti Muranom party chairman Jeyim Muranom party chairman Jeyim Oya Yapamocha Muina Mumfi Kwani mu Oya Yan Party Vice Chairman Alhaji Shaibu no de Yemen Nechipe na presidential staffer Kakayale Etiado Enyanmina Wototiado ebi moma ebo wodin director nusu ho afi yawo Yan regional minister honorable Ekwao Ochiripeyin Duamwani na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na Osuma Hwan Nechiripe yawo Yan MP Member of Parliament Cape Coast South Oya Deputy Majority Leader na Oya Deputy Leader of ECOWAS Parliament Board Chairman GRA Honorable George Kweku Richard Hagan Kweku Baye Afi yawo Member of Parliament Cape Coast North Board Member Gwel Honorable Dr. Kwamna Minta Nyako Raga one what you done yawo Western Region Communication Director Ishim Ghana guys Payinala Oshim Yapamacho Mumba Kwanimu Amanzi ide Afibiala Oguaa Bongwa and a wafra Oguaa Abosum Edosuwe Song Power Yamanze and Yan Wafa Oguaa Fon Oguaa Fo Oya Oguaa Koto I don't know about Wotano Edasa when you Pimokia, a piment my watch. Consider that. Yanamame, I had no fee, Vice President, Her Excellency Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, first female Vice President. What you want to go or turn the main now, where do you have now? Amande, Minuaba. Shamanze, why affair? We be the Dean. Vice President Nimpay for Dr. Ofosu Ampaful. Oya Senior Policy Advisor, Office of the Vice President. Oya former President. Oya former Chairman. NDC former Chairman. Oh no, and what did Dr. Milliam. I am Senior Policy Advisor on Gender and Social Issues. What you are doing? Osabame, with him, Yan Papa Regional Minister Honorable Equal Orchard Payin Eduamwa ono Tradon ono na oya no RESEC members mpamocho momfa vice chairman ayo momfa mombla no ya fe mamonyo Mr. Bless Kwame Dake outgoing chief director regional coordinating council Mr. Samson Amwako Granton, incoming chief director, RCC, Pamocha Wochechia, DC OP, Kofiedu, DC OP, Kofiedu, Edubaja, regional police commander, Honorable Theophilus, Edu Mensa, Regional Lands Commission Board Chairman Nina Ya Papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama NDC in Payfa Wafa One Wesubang and Honorable Anthony Kwesisapon Jean Are Commissioner General but man can Mr. Walter Blanson, Sector Commander, Western Region and Central Region. Sector Commander, where we are, Watina Sala. Na yade my kingdom paying from Wasado. I share where we are. Regional MP. MP. Kwekubaye on Alban Kweku Records na Mrs. Records and one Waban Kweku Records and Mrs. Records on ordination Kweku Tabala I mean you need nala na mamia all the MCs no to here ACFO Mrs. Maria Atinga Mensa Regional Fire Service Commander Wahin Mammy Laba, the Pamacha Mama Wakine, UDP, Joseph Assembly, Chief, Regional Prisons Commander, Wakaraga Sabota Krate, Siabotal, Regional Migration Commander, Nusini, we are not free at Nasi. Yaslamo, Yanamame, Amba, what's a Pongquam Quasa. What the Nibia would do for the Quasamo ye. Na baby Pierre, a Bobia Letibi. May you do it or your Susan to Quaja Bianoma, a Susan to Quaja Bianoma, a Susan to Quaja Bianoma. Lawyer S.C. Apau Crew, Lawyer Ha, Technical Advisor, GRA, Watina Sala, Council Member, Ghana Fire Service. And the award Chufu, Yaman, Etimokwa, DC, Waha, Honorable Isaac Yosen, Woina, Papa Mocha, one tabala what Nasala, Nafi, open prayer, Bibia Chado, Ebusafi Adamas say, Na Yan Papa John Dramani Mahama, I knew about Her Excellency Professor. Nana Jane Opokwajeman, Wosun Sumwahada, Nono Anchorman, take over.
Right, so you just witnessed a delegation here on behalf of the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the Vice President, Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opokwajeman. They took turn to go and exchange pleasantries with Nananum and the specially invited guests for the 61st Oguaa Fetu Afahye. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Nananum, Oguaaman, I would at this point want to invite Right Reverend Richardson Abuaji-Andam, who is Bishop, Methodist Church of Ghana, Cape Coast Diocese Regional Chairman, and the National Peace Council, Central Region. Of course, he is ready to give us the opening prayer, and that will be followed by libation. That will be done by Chiame Kofi Benya and Kojo Awotri.
Brethren in the Lord, we are going into the presence of the Most High, the creator of the universe and the giver and sustainer of life. May we all rise up and enter into a time of prayer. Almighty God, creator of the universe, giver and sustainer of life, we come before you with grateful hearts on this joyful day of celebration of annual Fetu Afahye of the people of Oguaa traditional area. Thank you for the gift of life, for the beauty of our land, and for the rich traditions and cultures that unite us as one people. We also thank you for our paramount chief of Oguaa traditional area of Saberima, Dr. Kwesiata II, a dynamic chief who is father to all. Our gratitude to you cannot end without mentioning the president of our nation, Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the vice president, Her Excellency Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, and all others in government who are also with us here to support this program. Again, we thank you for the gift of traveling mercies for all who have traveled far and near from outside Ghana, who are here to join us for the celebration. It is in you that we live and move and have our being. So as we gather for this festival, we ask for your blessings. Bless our leaders, our elders, and every person here today. Let these blessings help us to innovate and elevate our every aspect of our culture, be it language, parenting, education, dressing, and others. Grant us peace, unity, and understanding throughout this event and beyond. May this festival be a time of joy, reflection, and renewal. Protect us from harm, guide us in all our activities, and may all that we do here redound to your glory. To our community, our nation, Ghana, and every person of the Oguaa traditional area, even children, we ask that your favor rest upon us. Let love and togetherness fill our hearts and the space of Oguaa. As we celebrate, we remember our roots, and we cherish our culture, and we commit ourselves to building up a better future for generations to come. Eradze mawadum ondoso ema Oguaa man traditional area no nye obi biara ahowo awotse oman mu adwumayefo na ade nyina mawadum ondoso man yadze mofra nyina ahya wonsa mo wonyini meye akunyin kase emfama henman oni wiade yede wase de ehira hen na ebekodo ahwe hen ewo festival yi mu oyame eja oba nye sunsum kronkron din mu. Amen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Right Reverend Richardson Abuaji-Andam, Bishop, Methodist Church of Ghana, Cape Coast Diocese Regional Chairman, National Peace Council Central Region, and also the chairman for the National Day of Prayer here in Cape Coast. It's time for the libation pouring.
Admeja, ya chawon saya monsa. Yasro, maybe be a bishirado. Oguaa kwatotu jiriba yegu hene tano. Edasa wanyapi mukwe apimentu muhwan. Yo gwadan, Oguaa yobi. Yempa info wechom. Yena samanapa. Yebusi yempa impa. Na chilesan. Inadie Oguaa man afane tampe fra. Yasire sar, yasire penya, yasire nkwatensen. Yasire sar na penya adum na nshia yadema yemma penyin. President John Dramani Mahama Onyina Chaba Professor Nana Opoku Ajeman Bebe Wowo Biara Nshia Onsada Nshia Adum ka ho Nshia Moboru ka ho na yasira mo wankosa kosa Efi yanhin Ofi Wori Odu Dwabodom Onyina Himfu Wobe won kwado Wobe wa de free ben na wo kwaso wa de free boko ya srede nyankofo wa ban ontre ho da ya manyin doctor saber ma ko sato to de brain bu che kwasa ngwa ka takrankan na won tamati wa me yina atar na won kwado anyi won yima won kwado Oguaa man himba na nanu nyina won kwado Many nyina wankwado me yasra yin de afi yasra de edwumambu awarambra mbambra na manu wadi nyimpa na wadi ye mpeyifo se wo yefu yakutu a wo wiran ho abanu mpeyifo wo bai Dr. Ofosu ampafo na we gina yen na bata na name now the abobodom Don't be around in one band, walk on your own call. Yes, said that. Abani Obokodo prom. Then the wash chasono can pie bunny there on Yanet a man from Query. He said, Pena, Adum, Ombre, BB Beara one me manimu. BB Beara wa Ghana manum. Yes, Rasmuge, Pena, Nadum. Pa!
Thank you very much.
Oh, bosom. Aha. Ono na nananum Afahye odu amanfo na yaka yanum nti wa frame panyin nye ewa akwana susum umbigin na chi gitinapa mafia yaka henmi nso onwe paye mai gwan mfrantampa mfra ada oye chami panyin ase afi so nsamtwofo wa ne bi Central Multimedia also Accra abom maden amadumedinu otashi we find any da humi asi mami chero.
Right, so it is that time where we receive the welcome address. Nananum, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Oguaa, her reign started last year, and out of hard work and dedication, she successfully hosted the Ashanti Kingdom at the 60th Oguaa Fetu Afahye. This year, her hard work again has brought to the Oguaa land the Kingdom of Warri. Charlotte Kesson-Smith-Osei is a distinguished Ghanaian lawyer and public servant, and she made history as the first female chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana and the first female chairperson of Ghana National Commission for Civic Education. She presided over the country's 2016 presidential and parliamentary elections, acclaimed by international observers as one of the world's best elections. And in 2019, the United Nations appointed her an International Elections Commissioner to Afghanistan. Ladies and gentlemen, she is now in Kum Safahin of Oguaa, Afahye Nanama Kesson. She's a mother and a trailblazer for women in leadership across Africa. Let me address her properly. Inkum Ankobia Hema of the Inkum Asafo Company of Cape Coast. With a round of applause, let's welcome her for the welcome. Obviously, the Inkum Asafo group is here to pave the way for Afahye Nanama Kesson.
Honorable Samuel Ofosu Ampofu, representing Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman. Osaberi Makwesiata II, Omanhin of Oguaa. Nana Ikwe Abochi VI, Omanhima of Oguaa. Chiefs and Queen Mothers of the Oguaa traditional area. Your Royal Majesties, His Majesty Ogiame Atuwache III, the Olu of Warri, and Her Royal Majesty, the Olori of Warri, distinguished chiefs and guests from the Great Warri Kingdom of Nigeria, the Central Regional Ministers of State, honorable members of Parliament of Cape Coast North, South, and Secondary, our superiors, our Afahye's, members of our 7 illustrious Asafo companies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Akwaba. It is with immense pride and great honor that I welcome you all to the 61st Oguaa Fetu Afahye. We are gathered here today in the historic city of First, a city that stands as a testament to our rich heritage and our unwavering spirit. This year's Afahye is particularly special as we celebrate under the theme, Innovate to Elevate, harnessing the creative economy for sustainable growth. This theme was very carefully selected by the Afahye Planning Committee as a way of building up on all the historic monuments and firsts that we celebrated at the 60th Oguaa Fetu Afahye. We are deeply honored this year to welcome our special guests of honor, their Royal Majesties, the Olu and the Olori of Warri. Their presence here today strengthens the bonds of brotherhood and sisterhood that unite African peoples across borders and demonstrates the enduring power of traditional institutions in fostering unity, cultural exchange, and mutual understanding. This year's theme, Innovate to Elevate, is a powerful call to action. It challenges us as a people to look at our rich cultural heritage, not just as a relic of the past, but as a dynamic force for our future. Cape Coast, the city of First, has always been a cradle of innovation. From being the first place to host a formal school in Ghana, to producing leaders who have shaped our nation, we have always been at the forefront of progress. Indeed, today, we can also celebrate the fact that Cape Coast has presented Ghana with its first female vice president who was born and raised in Cape Coast. Now we must channel that same pioneering spirit to build a thriving creative economy that will ensure sustainable growth for generations to come. In this journey, the roles of our chiefs and our youth are paramount. We look to our revered chiefs to guide, as the custodians of our traditions, to guide us in this new era. Your wisdom, Nananum, is the bridge that connects our past to our future, and your leadership is crucial as we navigate the path of innovation while preserving our cherished heritage. To our vibrant and talented youth, I say this: you are the engine of our creative economy. Your energy, your ideas, and your passion are the fuel that will power our city forward. Embrace your creativity, hone your skills, and dare to dream big. The opportunities are limitless, and the future is yours to create. Fetu Afahye is more than just a festival. It is the heartbeat of our city, a vibrant celebration of our history, our culture, and our identity. It is a time when we remember our ancestors, honor our traditions, and come together as a people. But Afahye is also a powerful engine for our local economy. It draws visitors from far and wide and creates opportunities for our businesses, and showcases the incredible talents of our artists and artisans. That is why it is so crucial that businesses and residents of Cape Coast need to embrace and support Fetu Afahye. When you support Afahye, you are not just supporting a cultural event, you are investing in the future of our city. You are helping to create jobs, to foster creativity, and to build a more prosperous and vibrant community for all of us. I would like to take this opportunity to express the deepest gratitude of the Planning Committee to all who helped to make this Afahye a resounding success. We thank our partners, we thank our very generous sponsors, we thank the volunteers who gave up many, many hours to support the work of the committee. We thank the Board of Advisors, the chiefs, for all their wisdom and their guidance. And for all of you who have traveled from far and near to be with us today, we thank you for gracing us with your presence and for making the time and the expense to be with us. As we celebrate Afahye, let us remember that we are not just honoring our past, but we're also building our future. Let us embrace the spirit of innovation, let us celebrate our creative talents, and let us work together to elevate Cape Coast to new heights of prosperity and cultural significance. Thank you once again, and Afahye to everyone. Dasi.
Aha. Yana mami akwa bansam. No za mahene no. Na safa. Oya safa himba woman. Ana yankum ana woza agono. Ah, bacha. Ha. Yalo, yalo, yukumwe, yalo. Iyo, oma mi soye, na odoko, yalo, ina wako, yalo, yala kufa, yala. Ni yako.
Well, they came to tell the world that their very own Afahye Nana Makesin has done delivered her speech. Uncle Joe, please take it over.
Yepa mchao. Ebusiambe na so. Wase ponkwa nkwasa. Wadi ni duekura, wadi kwasa mo yeye. Na idua yade so ana wadi nantwe monta ho. Ne kwasa me de. Aye bida wofa na aye boafo. Osisuansu kwa eje bia noma. Siprekusua enfon sha ne da kakabesam. Owen. Anefedu. Wo baby onya, wo baby odum, wo baby akakapempien. When you shensu ade onye ye. Ofosam pafudai. Ofosam pafol. Efatente fablan. Ofosu. What to do what to no kwa. And this is yenyi way. Emira so Oguaa ayakrado. Ogwani shall nantu nkonkuma nantu bleble. Ampofrey nantu nkonkuma nantu bleble. Ayebida. Ayanaba one more shaden. Oh no when you should shadow on ye. Could you see when you should on ye? Uncle, Papa, National Organizer, NDC former chairman, Afahye Policy Advisor, the office of the Vice President. A cambrofo, a chirase, a minini, cambrofone, ma igwamai, wente, medawase.
Well, there's going to be a message delivery on behalf of Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman.
Thank you very much. Osabarima Kwesiata the second, the Oguaa Mahene and member of the Council of State. Omahema Nana Ekuabochi the sixth, Your Royal Majesty, the Olu and Olore of Warri. Nana Nom, honorable members of Parliament, our revered regional minister, metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives here present, distinguished invited guests, cherished Ebusiafo, and the dear people of Oguaa. I bring you warm and heartfelt greetings from Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, who has asked me to convey her goodwill message to you on this joyous occasion of the 61st celebration of the Fetu Afahye. Her Excellency wishes me to remind us all that this festival is far more than a ritual or an annual duty. It is an affirmation of identity, a homecoming, and a powerful testimony to the wisdom and fortitude of our forebears. The Fetu Afahye continues to stand as one of our nation's most cherished cultural treasures, uniting sons and daughters of Oguaa from near and far, bringing together our friends from around the world and inspiring us to reflect on our past as we chart a path into the future. The theme, this year's theme, Innovate to Elevate, could not be more appropriate. It aligns perfectly with the government's commitment to transforming Ghana through creativity, innovation, and the boundless potential of our people. Her Excellency has asked me to highlight that in the creative economy, the launch of the Black Star Experience Initiative has become a bold and transformative step, a flagship program showcasing Ghana's artistic heritage to the world while creating economic opportunities for our citizens. Through the Creative Art Agency, Working with the Ministry of Tourism and Art and Culture, government is investing in unprecedented opportunities for our creatives to flourish, allowing them to earn sustainable livelihood while flying high the proud flag of Ghana across the globe. Our tourism sector, strengthened by strategic investment through the Ghana Tourism Development Company and the Tourism Development Fund, which has already disbursed over 30 million Ghana cedis, is ensuring that festivals such as the Fetu Afahye remain both cultural sanctuary and engines of economic growth. Her Excellency further emphasizes that our youth remain the very heart of our national agenda. Through the Youth Employment Agency, a wide range of skills development programs, young Ghanaians are being empowered with the training, tools, and opportunities to contribute meaningfully towards national progress. From tourism to the creative arts, from cultural enterprises to innovative startups, our young people are discovering new avenues of growth inspired by traditions such as the Fetu Afahye. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, let us always remember that innovation does not mean discarding our tradition. On the contrary, it challenges us to breathe new life into them, to keep them relevant, and project them with pride onto the global stage. The sacred rituals, the vibrant acts of procession, and the colorful traditions of this festival are a living demonstration of how culture and development can work hand in hand. On behalf of the Vice President, I commend the chiefs, Queen Mothers, and people of Oguaa for your unwavering dedication to preserving our heritage. To our visitors, she extends a warm Akwaba welcome to our central region and invite you to partake in this rich celebration. And to those and to the sons and daughters of this region, Her Excellency urges you to remain true ambassadors of our heritage wherever your journey takes you to. May this 61st Fetu Afahye bless Oguaa with renewed unity, prosperity, and joy. May it inspire all of us to innovate, to elevate, to lift not only our economic fortunes, but also our collective resolve, our pride in our identity, and our determination to build the Ghana we all deserve as part of the greater reset agenda of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. On this note, I wish you all a happy festival, happy celebration, and Afahye to all of you. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Oh, bosom. Answer na matchaba ejibaba sodo no. Yenuano mbwafumba asafu watoru enu mbwafumba mbocho. Yenye wenyi ma esion no. Mbwafumba
Well, just a 3 minutes display by Brofumba number 5. Brofumba number 5 is one of the Asafu companies here in Cape Coast. But in the meantime, right after the display, we will be listening to a goodwill message from His Royal Majesty, Oguaa Atuate III, the Olu of Warri.
Ebacho mbafumba wanka come and bring you one minuko. One more yes come in. Sasha, you know, number from Baya. Esman, Safias and Patrasa would then win him in fear. Not as I way, but what's it? Okay, what's one fancy Cameron? What's one fancy Cameron? What's one fancy Cameron? Sir, Echo Castra, and Abancasio Swayma. No moon, Enum, Bafumbe, no, what maybe one Safina, other one, Esman. Safin, up I didn't see, what did the mean now?
But Damabri, Major Musupina name, Supique Seku, Yade, Afahye Planning Committee, and you grab mine. I say, Trip, Obiu, but the mark of a seminar, New Rufia, and other call. All ever chemo, all ever chemo, you great chemo, chema, Bobwe. Yebe chema, banja. Oh, go good to me. Obi ala pami obi chembe akweba. Oh yeah. Oh zabe iseme obi ala pami. Oh zabe iseme. Yebe chemo. Ala baba fante. Yebe chemo, chema bobwe. Yebe chema, banya. Ogo gutombe, obi ala pami obi cheme akwaba. Awaya, o zabe iseme obi ala pami obi. Eyo, aya igwe chiem. Ibune guitar, ejumaze pickers, Sophie, Nkantan. Guitar, aya bomb. Titikasi wafana pram. Aisha Ghana, Waka Ghana Lura Noma, Wama Ghana Bobaze, from Gold Coast, Mobe Ghana, Wanasa Fini. Aya great chim. Ejumazi ayo, Ejapati Baba Pia Oguaa Island. I know Ghana, Chemu for the way. Yana, your queen, Manda, you gray, Waffle and pay friend. Slave trade, the Juma, Yana, Yan catch a for Yan Bromba. Internal, Yan Trim Pantamin, Yan, Yatro, and you will pay at 20 Yatro. You might be busy by your document to all. Frank A. being Bewute. Frank, yeah, being very kitty. As Ukutuku, also to nature, summon or also.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, and come a bus in the Queen Reno, Yano, Bafumba, Nawasanawa, I don't want to see. I don't want to see. About your man, the mine, Van got no mine. One fan call Bafumba, Safin Esman, but I don't know. Safin Esman, Embo, that's it. And someone, aha, Bafumba, and when I would the Juma our castle, you know, one after Sue, one after the now what's number one, I don't want to see.
Well, that was a very short display by Bafumba number 5, Asafo Company. Nananom, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this year had a special guest of honor, being the King of Warri. It is time to hear his goodwill message. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's all give attention to the Olu of Warri.
Thank you very much. Your Majesty, my brother. And I stand on already established protocol. It is a great joy and honor to be here today to witness this very beautiful, glorious festival. The remarks I was going to give was perfectly summarized by the gentleman who gave the goodwill message on behalf of Her Excellency, the Vice President. And for me, that confirms that truly, as Africans, we are all going in the right direction. As we said earlier, when we were here a few days ago at the palace, this is, without a doubt, the most blessed continent on the planet today, without a doubt. And the only thing that has held us back as Africans, in my opinion, is we ourselves, our identity. Agreeing on what our identity is and acting based on that God-given identity. Everything a seed needs, or everything a seed needs to become a great tree, is already inside that seed. And all that seed needs to do is to be placed in the right environment, with the right conditions, and everything will happen. There will be germination, there will be maturity, and the tree will find its full expression. In the same way, everything that Africa needs to grow and become the fullest expression that God has destined for it is already inside us. It's not going to come from anywhere else but from inside us. And so the theme about innovate to elevate rings true, because once we are sure, without a doubt, as to what our God-given identity is, it is in us, the seed, and we plant our feet firmly on this earth, this soil that God has given us, which also is alive, by the way. As we are led and inspired by God, we will germinate to the fullest and most beautiful thing ever imaginable. And so I am very happy, I am very impressed, I am very inspired, I am also very enlightened, Your Majesty, my brother, by all I have seen here today. This has been an education for me. And Warri Kingdom felicitates with you, celebrates with you, and you have our support and our prayers, Your Majesty, and all your people here today. God willing, this is truly the beginning of a wonderful, mutual beneficial relationship that will demonstrate to this continent that we can cooperate beyond borders drawn on a map. I thank you all, and we look forward to many, many more years of the success of this program and your reign also, Your Majesty. God bless you.
Well, let's say a very big thank you for the goodwill message. So that was a goodwill message from His Royal Majesty Oguaa Atuate III, the Olu of Warri. We can all see that it's about time we hear from Oguaa Manhin Osaberima Dr. Kwesi Arthur II. Every year, we hear something new from our king. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'll call on our senior member, Uncle Kojo Kwansa, who is ready to pave the way for Osa to give us his word of the day.
Mampu America. Osaba Makwesata. Fretete, Odmakma Boade, Bobo Baden. No one and none was able to go to confront. I be the off wire Afahye. A precious femme, yin suminyan sada. Abakasa, it's a Jatanan can obefu. I be that say, what wire baffle. Osa Osabla me. Mampu Mrikura. Oguaa yeyiwa. Yobi den obi an yobi. Osa ebe wi asa chel. When you be ya chel. Oh, ye facha. Fama. Ante Charlotte ose no si one. Ya papa official of no si one. Wo babayin oya regional minister no si one. Why a crowd wo tong. And that's yeah. Moment say, Tinase Boko. Osa, ne you bro from Coco. Osa no what they one for bro foo. I am an okotone about one more shadden. I every day. Asabama, and Merna so, Cassa, Neguamine, ye say, one Wednesday man, no Sabaman Casa, that's it.
I, with your permission, will want to stand on the protocol already established. In fact, I have a written message here, but it looks as if there's something going on at this celebration. People have been nosing around, copying what others have put down to say, and I've said it. If I read what I have on paper, it will be a repetition. However, I want all of us to know that last night there was a protocol signed between my brother here and myself. And to give you what this protocol is about, is that from now on, when we see ourselves, we are not going to mention our names. We call each other my brother. Because, as he himself said, what has divided us is not our own doing. It's the doing of somebody who thinks he is wiser than us. Now we have realized that we have to hold our destiny into our own hands and do what is right for us. And therefore, mentioning his name, my name, he is my brother from today, tomorrow, and for the days ahead of us. Yes, we are celebrating our festival. But living in Cape Coast and celebrating this festival by ourselves, maybe we are not inward looking, but it's a way of reminding ourselves that there is future. We must work hard to embrace the future and be up and doing so that we are not overtaken by events. The theme is very appropriate. We must look at ourselves, where we lack, how we want to make good of what we lack, look at the future, and plan to meet the future without any hindrance, because we would have prepared properly to meet what is ahead of us. And that is why I call all my people of Cape Coast. What is past is past. Let's all sit back, look at ourselves. Nobody is perfect in this world. Where we have fallen short, let's drop it. Let's reconcile ourselves, forge ahead in unity, and with the help of God, we will succeed. Our message to the President, to the Vice President, as we acknowledge their presence here, we will work hand in hand with them to build a new Ghana, and especially a new Cape Coast. So we thank you for coming, and especially my brother. This is your home. Brothers don't care, with all due respect, where I sleep, you can sleep. Where you sleep, I can sleep. Because it's not the mansion or whatever that makes us brothers. Our brotherhood or brothers go beyond physical things. We are emotionally and by God's grace united. Why are we blacks and not whites? God put us here because he knows we are brothers. That's why you may call your country Nigeria. It doesn't make any difference. You are still a black man like myself. And I cannot be a brother to a white man. It's obvious. So let's start something, a concrete something, which will spread the whole of Africa for us to realize that we have one destiny. And that destiny should start with us. Irrespective of how small we look, we can start. It is said that it's only one man, one person, who can kill an elephant for the whole village to enjoy. So let's start looking for the elephant, and everybody will come and enjoy. God bless you and thank you. May the good Lord bless all of us. Thank you.
And God bless you too, Osaberima, Dr. Kwesiata II, Oguaa Manhen. Well, we have just a moment to wrap up for the Grand Deba 2025. But before we do that, there will be a presentation. But before the presentation comes our way, we all know that this year one of the biggest donors for Oguaa Fetu Afahye is the Ghana Revenue Authority. They supported the Oguaa Traditional Council, the Afahye Planning Committee, with a very fat one to make things happen. And so we are thankful. But on a day like this, the Commissioner General is here, and he wants to do something surprising as well. But this time around to the National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO. So I will hand over the microphone to the Commissioner Anthony Kwesi Sapon to do us the honors for NADMO before heading to the capital, Accra. A round of applause for the Commissioner General. Okay, and receiving that is the chairman for the NADMO Disaster Committee, who is the Central Regional Minister. So he is ready, and he's accompanied by the board chair for GRA, who is Cape Coast's very own, the Honorable Ricketts Hagan, and his affable team from the head office. So I don't know, I think we want to hear your voice before you leave and proceed with the presentation.
Yeah. Asabema, Dr. Kwesiata, Otode Bien, Yen Wawea, Wabasrahen, Oye, Yen Owarihina, Wabakahen Waha. Dr. Ufusampofu, Ujinaha, Ozema, Yen Vice President, Professor Jane Nana Upoku Ajiman. Regional Minister, and Yen Afahye Planning Committee, he paying Oye, Yen Kasa Yen Sister Charlotte say. Asafumba, a son, and the Guafunina Mamona Fishepa. And the Jumezi Kakrebi, Oyemu Commissioner General, Oye the Penner Ibiano Sebasa Wabasan call, Obohuno Sabema, about supporting Afahye, Oye JRA. Nanda so, our announcement Kakra, Ozemo, and the Onche Biara disaster be Osi wa Igwe Krumaha. And Obeno, Obatse, Okra Pro. Okophe baby a disaster no nya wesisino na okada baba na wa bobo hen ntinde wa ba ya Afahye bi awon komo kakra opede onyelizi nti madan ahoman mazama oye Commissioner General ma asama ozebe no wa ka che Commissioner General.
Yan nana osabere ma Kwesiata Otode Bien Yehohoe penyina ofri owari nana himfo awodinechi Dr. Ofosu Ampofu Ojina ama ye mame Vice President Regional Minister Onara Ojina minse nyifa ha mpanyifo a wehia ha na Oguaman nyinara ye wana official po mijina ha ma GRA mpanyimfo na GRA fo nyinara Afahye a yerizi azeba kwa yesu ya omu de yeboboabo ayen ho ye gina se nyipako na semto ye nua na ato yen so na GRA ye dwuma titiro ni se yebema aban na dwuma akoso na aban na dwuma akoso so na o so ho atomo de aban de ahye ensa se yebegege to enti mrepi no aya mu se yegege to na so to na yegege no se ne oman ni puntu obekosro nti ene yegege to no ayam se enche biara ena yete se asem kese ato ye mamenom ye papanom ye nuanom ewo Oguaa ha enkankara wona wo ben London Bridge area ho sema wonyim no ya board chairman Ona so no ye MP kese oka ho Cape Coast ha mo a wo frɛ no Kweku so obeye wa ye wie enti sɛ ɔntumi nyɛ board chairman a asɛm kɛse sɛ ato yɛn na ɔmmɛyɛ nti yɛbaeɛ a yɛbɛtae yɛ board chairman akyi na yɛgyina ɔmampanyin nso anan mu sɛ GRA adwuma a ɔde ahyɛ yɛn nsa no asɛm a ato mu no yɛma no nkɔkwa enti yɛkeka yɛn nsa no yɛkuta 100,000 Ghana cedis. Yɛde ma assembly ne nanbo madwuma a ɔmode boa yɛ nuanom a asɛm ato ɔmo no atumi asa ɔmo asene na akɔ wɔn anim ama asɛm a ɛto ɔmo no yɛde ayɛ bibi kakra a yɛde pepa ɔmo ani sare bɛrima akwesi ata ɔtɔdɛ bien tie gyina ha a yɛasɛm kakra nyen yɛda wɔ ase.
So Riley said that is a presentation ongoing. GRA donating 100,000 Ghana cedis to NADMO.
Osabalama Kusata Otodebi. Nananum Oye ministers Ayin Pimfa Yeshibuha. Yabeda Yan Papai Ase Oye GRA boss. The why you be to them. Now, Ozi Kai Kade, Wajeje a two, no whether your Omani ye. That means a two now, why did you be na and which raba, what's the bois? Okay, that means me pade, much why you need another day. Bayer and answer, and now in de bina, a bezu of guy hey, on ye, na pay me hey. Shede ikwodizi wo baby na wacho wo hoda jivata odaje eko hotel na ekoda na ebisa wonde yenyen bia wa register the water vata ewi ajivat receipt center make da mi de baby mbia bebre wo central region ha wa register the order what vat na what this can come aban na ikwodizi wi na we be so there and a VAT receipt another a receipt keke na wa dwunumun buy wa dwun there VAT receipt no bo bayazan as an ordinary receipt until them wa register it's bananka ton 10 cedis or they come maybe a wire 12 cedis enti also receipt ma wo 1-2 receipt amo obaji 120 no na sanje VAT receipt na no check that much can up on bottom nsi anadi baby aboko bia dizipe bisa the mura I register VAT me pay VAT receipt no bobwa me yenye sika bebre me don say yankopon unhire wi
oh wose me botuma abom watchendam aha oye yenuanom a wobo ma dwumadinya no okonframo mu no oye media general mche TV3 wo so waka ho bi esre amantamti etumi na yadno edi na adam yeka no etiti ne mpanyefo baka nsa no no emenje de oye okonkon yi nyame somafo yaw ozne mezi batage mezi papa dasi na wombay na match
I switched position for a very good reason. Yes. So I believe you're all seeing me have a beautiful box. We are going to be having a presentation, and this is going to the Vice President of the Republic. And it's a beautiful thing I want to read. Before Oguaa Obahima Nanekwa Bochi the Sixth does the presentation to the Special Advisor to the Vice President. And of course, he will be accompanied by the chairperson of the committee here for the presentation to be done. So there's an inscription, there's a writing on it, and it says, Obatan na onyimza nimba bezi. To it means only the very good mother knows what food to give her children. And to know, Ghana yina yan batan kase, Her Excellency, the Vice President, Professor Nana Jane Opokwajiman is going to have this beautiful package. As you know, she was to join us here, but for an equally good reason, she gave us a good representation. And so, at this point, I will invite the special advisor who represented the vice president here to Nananum, while the Queen Mother of Oguaa, Nana Ekwa Bochi, the Sixth, does the presentation.
Bra, you're paying other at the Cheza, your man paying number the chew other Beno, Okadenama, Heneba Hima, Nana, and I end the mammy, Nana, Ekua, Abocho to do a siano, Yankas and Senate so there. On your TV, Suha, on your TV, Ewaha, the Masuna, Yamis Mafi Yo. Okonkoni, Yami, Smafi Yo, no so Owaha. Odem nyam abati echi ono di adenkwa TV abobazi nyo okonkronyi nyame sumafu yo.
So it's done beautifully here, and we believe that once it gets to the special advisor, the vice president will receive it. Thank you very much.
Jumazino is abe reunion. Aha, ya bobon pai. Na hey na
Well, we are about wrapping up for the day. Remember, this has been the 61st Grand Durbar of Oguaa Fetu Afahye. Let's say a special thank you to the Ghana Tourism Authority. The Deputy CEO, Operations, is here, Mr. Eko Samson. Thank you for honoring our invitation. We also have the Deputy CEO, General Services, Mr. Ben Ananinsia, also representing the GTA. The regional director is here, Mr. Charles Kwekubuaben, and taking you to all the way Sweden, NDC Sweden, Mr. Atamensa, who is the vice chairman, is here in Cape Coast to join us for the celebration. We have the regional manager for GIPC, Edmond Ofoli Onyame, also joining us. Thank you very much. Well, so on behalf of all of us, I would hand over the microphone to the Kronti Hima of Oguaa and Queen Mother of Fetu, Nanama Yaba, the first, who will give us the vote of thanks for the day.
Madase, I move this vote of thanks on behalf of Osabarma, Nanahima, all Nananum and the people of Cape Coast. Yadendase kasema otumfo nyankopon oya kwame twerampon kwame wo iwima webo ya mahen wa bohen wa mahen ahozen na pomozin mayetum yadzi dwumei yadze bodu ya yedui yada nyamiase akwentu madum a oza adum dodowara ma webodu ha wa boshe jume ma wa kodu jojojo hieja ofoshampofo awu ibejine ma here natural ba here mami Her Excellency the Vice President washuma win krebiaso yedesmo kachire ne de za wa ya mahen na nanom no Oguaa henyi so papa de went to mambepo wetu obia no so enyi de one ho ma wa ba we begyina na name yadanase yamishran da oye wa himfie ho na da wa ye no wa he nyina yada no ase enyi wo mpanyimfo a enyi ho ne te ho na enyi ho ne be nyinara all the staffers, the policy advisors and all regional minister, members of parliament and MMDs DCs are hanging and to our august visitor Olu of Wari and Olori, am I right? Your Majesties, we are very grateful to you for coming and for gracing our 61st Fetu Afahye with your presence. We hope, as you have said and as our Omahin has said, that it's going to be the beginning of good things to come. We shall be there to cement the relationship. We give you thanks together with your entourage. I feel to our sponsors and partners, yada wana sipi da wa shiri biara yesrede nyame onsha ho name, but like Oliver Twist, we would ask for more and more and more in the years ahead. Yada wasi GRA no nyi obiara oyi CD ana oyi kapir yada asi. Afi Oguaa yada masi de ma bani ye ma bani mu ma chira manze pa ma ahohu nyina we hu de yes Oguaa ye wadzo ye nyada ye bohia ho mbra ni janara keke ye no ho adze so nananom wombe na edwuma and achina nyameboa ye ba ye chapel wo heyara edomi a ye hu hwani yesreda wome ye hu hwandam wo china chapel bia hwehwe collection number nya collection po a wo bra chapel and security agencies wabua ma asomdwea ba bibiara ye boko ye da ho ase me bishop medawase awo na ede hia nzigboyi minyim nya ode hia bowie na awo de hia na egboyi ma bibia ye pepepe ye dawase. And to all Osabama and Nanahima and all of us say thank you and God bless us all. Afrishiapo.
Right, beautifully done by Nana Meya, but the first Kronti Hima of Oguaa and Queen Mother of Fetu. And the program you just witnessed was the 2025 Oguaa Fetu Afahye ceremony, and that has been it since the afternoon. And the message is innovate to elevate, right? Yeah. So, Clement, what did you observe from the entire program?
Yamisan Kano Oguaa Afahye why there were aranke say ye send ya can no Fetu Afahye there was to fin na ya started feeder no and now no more oye bull no was the call oye shrine ho no go sacrifice no but in the end ya shame ha say ya yes and na so strong ko na yes yezi asafon ba so worries ayo na was asha na no manim yam nti ebe ka kire obiara there o hwan there ya demo inara say there mo show clock TV awo Oguaa 2025 or 61st anniversary no why for the Mungu Sumo Culture and Festival on Clock TV Namotu Maka Ain.
All right, so we'll bring you the continuation of the beer festival at Pimpamsey this evening. So keep watching Clock TV. Don't go anywhere. The culture and festival train will move elsewhere. So keep watching Culture and Festival. My name is Beaches Bampuado, and I have with me
Clement Yabankwe.
We're signing out from Cape Coast, Oguaa, Afahye.